Today, I want to introduce you to a unique method that almost guarantees success and delivers remarkable results in a surprisingly short time. Using this simple yet powerful technique, I was able to achieve noticeable outcomes in as little as 1 hour. What makes this approach even more fascinating is that it's inspired by the visionary ideas of Neville Goddard. Many of us believe that achieving our desires quickly is a challenging feat. We often assume that certain conditions must first be met before we can realize our dreams. In truth, however, the time it takes for our wishes to come true is directly linked to the resistance we harbor within ourselves. The more resistance we hold toward a desire, the harder and longer it takes to manifest. Resistance can be imagined as a kind of interference within our energy or frequency. For instance, if you tune into 111 FM and there's heavy static, the sound won't come through clearly. Similarly, resistance acts like interference in our energy. To turn our desires into reality, we need to purify our energy and establish a strong connection with a clear and focused intent. This technique helps me calm the constant chatter in my mind, reducing my resistance and allowing my desires to manifest much faster. As a first step, I recommend trying this method on a small goal in your life to see its effectiveness for yourself. Smaller goals tend to generate less resistance, making it more likely to see results quickly. Once you've had this experience, you can confidently apply the same method to achieve larger and more significant objectives. Abraham Hicks famously says that manifesting a penny on the ground is as simple as manifesting a castle. This idea might sound outrageous at first. However, for most of us, finding a penny feels far easier than owning a castle. Why is that? The reason lies in the fact that we hold almost no resistance toward finding a penny. We perceive it as a natural and effortless occurrence. Sure, I can step outside right now and find a penny on the ground. But a castle? How could I possibly own a castle? I don't even know where such a castle might be. This is where resistance plays a crucial role. If we had absolutely no resistance to the idea of owning a castle, it would be just as easy to manifest as finding a penny. At first glance, this perspective might seem like a far-fetched dream, but it's actually a highly practical approach. That's why I recommend starting with a simpler, more achievable goal. Once you experience firsthand that this method works, it will strengthen your belief and give you the confidence needed to pursue larger, more ambitious goals. This concept is quite simple. You must have complete trust in the manifestation of your desire. You should approach the outcome with heartfelt acceptance and take steps aligned with that belief. However, this doesn't mean you need to fully identify yourself with the result, especially if you find this approach challenging. Often, when we try to convince ourselves by saying, "I already have this," we unintentionally create resistance because deep down, we don't truly believe it. Instead, it's possible to cultivate an unwavering confidence that our desire will manifest. For example, you might think, "I know my wish will come true within the next hour," or "I'm certain I'll receive that message," or "I'm absolutely sure my boss will call and offer me that big promotion." When we approach our desires with this sense of certainty, we form a stronger inner connection and embrace the process with a natural sense of trust. You need to approach your manifestation with complete confidence and a sense of absolute certainty. There's a significant difference between thinking something might happen and knowing it will undoubtedly occur. Thinking still carries a degree of uncertainty, filled with doubts like, I guess it could happen. However, when you truly know something and settle into that state of certainty with peace, you experience a profound acceptance and an inner sense of calm about its manifestation. Having a relaxed and confident mindset like, of course it's going to happen, or saying, yes, why not? I truly believe it will, is where the magic begins. At this point, your mind has let go of tension and the need to cling tightly to expectations. You no longer feel resistance and instead settle into a calm state of assured knowing. Whatever you want to manifest, you can start the process right now. It could be a phone call you're expecting, a sum of money you hope to find on the way, or anything else. You can tell yourself, I know this will happen. I'm going out for a walk for an hour, and I'm certain I'll come across something. I don't even need to search for it. I won't. I just know it's there. I wholeheartedly believe it will manifest. You can also use this technique to find a parking spot. When you enter a crowded parking lot, tell yourself, I know I'll find a spot close to the front. I believe this with all my heart. The busyness here doesn't matter to me. I will absolutely seize this opportunity. And sure enough, you'll find that a convenient parking spot opens up for you. This technique also works for receiving messages or calls from specific people. You can repeat affirmations like, I know this is absolutely going to happen. They're eager to reach out to me. There's no other option. It's inevitable. They will definitely call me. This is simply a part of who I am. Things unfold this way for me. By doing so, you can be confident that this situation will manifest. The key to manifesting your desires faster than ever lies in boosting your self-confidence. I recently tried this method myself. Earlier this year, I had the chance to attend a comedy show with some friends. One of my friends had purchased the tickets for all of us. When we arrived at the venue, there were 4 of us, but we realized that the seats weren't together. 2 seats were up front, while the other 2 were a bit further back, meaning we had to sit separately. My friend immediately panicked, saying, "Oh no, what are we going to do? Should we talk to someone?" But I managed to stay calm and replied, "No, everything will work out. I truly believe it. We'll all sit together. Everything will fall into place. I just know it." At that point, the theater was relatively empty since we had arrived early. I said, "For now, let's just stay here because I know everything will work out. We don't even need to move to different seats. The 4 of us can sit together. I know it. I know it. And I know it again." I was sure everyone thought I was crazy, but I just kept saying, "Don't worry, I know it'll work out." Just then, a woman arrived to take the seats next to us. Without anyone asking her, "Can we switch seats?" Or, "Would you mind moving somewhere else?" She suddenly said, "Actually, there were supposed to be 3 of us, but the other 2 couldn't make it." so I'll be watching the show alone. These seats will stay empty. Since the people the woman had planned to bring didn't show up, the seats we had hoped for actually remained empty. Without anyone needing to ask or make any special effort, the situation resolved itself. As a result, even though our tickets weren't originally together, we got the chance to enjoy the show side by side. So, why did this happen? Because I was absolutely certain it would. I didn't entertain any doubt or hesitation. I didn't say, I think this might happen. I said, I know it will happen. Let's sit here for now and watch things unfold. And in less than an hour, everything fell into place. That said, I want to emphasize that you should start by trying this method with a small situation and then gradually move toward bigger goals. When you truly trust yourself, everything begins to flow in harmony with you. You won't even need to lift a finger, and you'll feel as though what you desire actually desires you even more. In that moment, your true power emerges, and you become unstoppable. When you apply this powerful technique, it's possible to achieve amazing results, so be sure to give it a try. Join us in the comments to share your experiences and let us know the outcomes you achieve when you put this effective method to the test. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you in the next video. You're amazing.